Beautiful divine masculine and feminine darlings. I don't plan to be here for too long. We'll see how long this takes. I actually wasn't planning on coming here right now. I'm in the middle of a dance session, but I needed a second to take a break, so here we are. In the meantime, I have a couple of songs that I found earlier. Here, another one.
Love Dell AI.
Dell. I do, actually. Just not the computers. Heard this one too. No, this one I found earlier on accident.
I'd rather be honest. I fell for the way you knew I would fall. So what if I wanted? You know what you do. You painted a target right on my heart. You shot at the mark. You know, look, you caught it. You know what you started. Can't get too close enough. Think that I got you, then you're gone. You're gone. I need to say it once in case tomorrow never comes. Oh, I want you. You say the word, I'll come through. Something in the way you move. Don't keep me waiting on you. I want you. I want you. Don't keep me waiting. I'm not used to chasing. I beg you, no still just to borrow your heart. But girl, let's just face it. There's no one like you, and everyone knows it. I know you don't notice, can't keep my focus, I'll just be open. Know how what I'm showing, oh. Can't get too close enough. Think that I got you, then you're gone.
You like this?
You're gone, you're gone. I want you.
Somebody says, what is this? Good songs, right? The last one was, hold on. Goodness gracious. I might have to look that one up in a second. This one is by a man named Daniel Sky. It's called I Want You. His username is Sky Bunny. the other one? Austin Giorgio, Dangerous Hands. I also heard Clairaudiently Slow Hands by Nael Horan. This one.
We should take this back to my place. That's what she said, not to my face. Because I want you bad. Yeah, I want you, baby. I've been thinking about it all day. And I hope you feel the same way. Yeah, cause I want you bad. Yeah, I want you, baby. Slow hands, like sweat dripping down my head. No chance that I'm leaving here without you on me. I know, yeah, I already know that there ain't no stopping. No plans, no slow hands. Slow hands. I just wanna take my time. We could do this, baby, all night. Yeah, 'cause I want you bad. Yeah, I want you, baby. Slow hands, like sweat dripping down my head. No chance that I'm leaving you without you on me. I know, yeah, I already know that there ain't no stopping. Oh man, no slow hands. Fingertips putting on the show. Got me now and I can't say no. Wanna be with you all alone. Take me home. Fingertips putting on the show. Can't you tell that I want you, baby? Yeah. No hands, like sweat dripping down my head. No chance that I'm leaving here without you on me. I know, yeah, I already know that there ain't no stopping. No hands, like sweat dripping down my head. No chance that I'm leaving here without you on me. I know, yeah, I already know that there ain't no stopping. Your plans and those slow hands. Your slow hands. Ooh, slow hands.
Yikes. You know what I'm hearing? I would say that this is a divine masculine energy lurking on divine feminine not having the balls to speak. But all kinds of googly eyes. She's just petulant. I'm not very impressed with it. Moving on. Somebody's asking why. Why the tone? Oh, because it's annoying. Do you know how many times I've seen this play out? I'm just sick of seeing people make the same dumb choices and ruining their love lives in the process. Nope, that's not it. Who is that? It's not. Is it Jason Aldean? Rodney Atkins. I had the artist wrong, that's why. The song right, though. I just need to redo this whole tip. Somebody says, where have you been? I've been a busy bitch. What the fuck is playing? I didn't play any of those. I did not play this Ed Sheeran song. I did not play this other one. What that is. Let's close that out. Good God. Thinking out loud. So, well, that's aptly timed. Did I not just complain that the divine masculine energy was, I picked it up, my ears ringing. See, there's your confirmation. Lurking on the divine feminine, but not having the balls to speak up. Well, that song is called Thinking Out Loud. So now he's saying, all right, let me talk about it. Yeah, I think that would be wise, or like get the fuck out. Oh, I didn't mean to play that one either. Why do you have to be so mean about it? Heard, because I'm sick of the shit. I've had enough. You know, I am dancing because it puts me in a much better mood than dealing with people like that. People like that put me in a mood, not a good one. I don't want this one. Yeah, here, see, there's that one. Perfect. In the recommended feed, aptly timed. Elise Myers, hold on. Ooh, did you hear that bone crack? There it is.
We're going to Hey, little bird.
Petulant, like children. Because usually the song is about a little boy watching his dad and wanting to grow up and be just like his dad. But in this case, the song is called I'm Watching You. It says, I've been watching you. Isn't that cool? I want to be just like you. Which, yeah, it's all fine and dandy, except for when there's only like one. It feels very one-sided. Like you can't date a person and raise them. And I'm tired.
Where'd you learn that song?
You, Daddy.
Oh, you ready to go?
Driving through town, just my boy and me, with a Happy Meal in his booster seat, knowing that he couldn't have the toy till his nuggets were gone. A green traffic light turned straight to red. I hit my brakes and mumbled under my breath. His fries went a-flying and his orange drink covered his lap. Well, in my 4-year-old said a 4-letter word. It started with S, and I was concerned. So I said, son, now where'd you learn to talk like that? He said, I've been watching you, that ain't that cool. I'm your buckaroo, I wanna be like you, and eat all my food and grow as tall as you are. We got cowboy boots and camel pants, yeah, we're just alike, hey, ain't we there? I wanna do everything you do. close, unhinged. Your love isn't like anything that you think it is. I watched you burn cause you're so toxic. Pick someone else for the game that you're playing, cause I'm done. You lied about me to all your friends. You like to say I'm obsessed. Meanwhile you're drunk down my phone in the middle of the night when you're all alone. And you drove me crazy. Kept me close when I maybe when you really meant no. But you never say that cause you wanted me close, unhinged. Your love isn't like anything that you think it is. It's not a gift, it's a burden, and I'm sick of it. Pick someone else for the game that you're playing, cause I'm done. You lied about me to all your friends. You like to say I'm a mess. Meanwhile you jumped on my phone in the middle of the night when you're all alone. And you drove me crazy. Kept me close when I maybe when you really meant no. But you never say that cause you wanted me close. Your love isn't like anything that you think it is. It's not a gift, it's a burden, and I'm sick of it. Pick someone else for the game that you're playing, cause I'm done. You lied about me to all your friends. You like to say I'm obsessed. Meanwhile you jumped down my phone in the middle of the night when you're all alone. And you drove me crazy. Kept me close when I maybe when you really meant no. But you never say that cause you wanted me close.
Oh, hurt. Hold it. And what was the other one? Was it R.I.P.? Yeah, I think so. Thanks. That is not what I asked for. I'd say good try, but it wasn't. Try that. Oh, hush. One more. I just heard something about Slavic. Oh, I bet you Slavic Tarot has a new reading out. Let's check, shall we? Hold on. Slavic. What's up, Slav? Love you. Slavic Tarot. It's been a while since I've been drawn to her channel or anything's popped up. Not that she hasn't been posting, I just let what finds me find me organically. I don't chase, I attract. But I did hear that. Let's see. Ooh, 4 hours ago, cop took bribes from his secret lover. 9 hours ago, time of punishment has arrived. Yeah, these people are in trouble. Bye. Dirty cops. Finally get caught for what dirty cops do. Wee. Kept you busy, didn't it? That's the karma. It's a shame that other people have to be dragged into it and get the ricochet. Told you. I warned you repeatedly for fucking years. You're obnoxious. I don't feel bad for you. must have danced hard. I broke the tip of my nail and didn't even notice. It was a little too long anyway. It's fine. I was just thinking yesterday I need to file them shorter this time because they've just grown out so much already. Damn! I told you I needed a break. I was tired and getting a little dizzy. I don't usually do that, but I danced so hard I broke a damn nail and didn't notice. Kept going. Somebody says, okay, so why were you taking this stuff off? Well, I only noticed because I just looked down because I was taking it off. Why am I taking it off? Because I was getting ready to redo them anyway, paint them anyway. I just didn't anticipate breaking one. It's not going to look like it broke. Actually, the bit that broke off was pretty much as short as I needed to file it anyway, so it just saved me the filing. Lucky me. So it just happened to work out for you? Yep. Bye. Inside her, it must be so hard for you to deny it and hide it. All I want is right here. Don't live here anymore. Don't live here anymore. Love, don't live here anymore. Somebody says, is that wine? No. No, I would not be downing it the way it was. I was if it was wine. It's water. This is the cup that I grabbed. Moving on. I heard this one too. I don't plan to be here for very long. I'm planning on jumping off in a second, but I don't even think I want to touch that right now, actually. I'll do a little bit of herbology and some Reiki before I go, though, and clear the space. This is kind of a heavy energy. I don't like it. It's icky. Ew, you give me the ick. Lady boner gone. I heard that. I heard that. Maybe you need a drink. No. Side note, that was a secondary. Heard that. Maybe you need to shush. Mind your fucking business. I'm not your miss.
Blood on my hands, what's done is done. Lifted by the road with the crows and the dust. Heart so hollow, deep as a cave. One day I'll be dancing on your grave, taking it back.
my soul.
Now I lay you down to sleep and I play with the devil. You rest in peace. You can't hang your chains on me when you're 6 feet deep. This heart ain't yours to bleed. Now that yours no longer beats. Hallelujah, over you, yeah. I buried you, oh Lord, you're dead to me. Rest in peace.
Oh, you don't have to be dead to me. I have funerals in my head all the time for people who are still very well alive. Somebody says, boo. That's me. Yeah, boo-hoo. Cry me a fucking river. Mean or just too honest for you to handle? Thank you. I didn't play that. That's interesting. It's on the auto cue. It's a commercial though. Guess we're playing it. Told you I like to let things run organically. I have mixed feelings about this currently.
I've been waiting for you to come around and tell me the truth about everything that you're going through. My girl, you've got nothing.
You thick a little brat. Eh.
Cold nights and Sunday mornings on your way, and that is the great. I've got time, I've got love, got
That's
confidence.
hilarious.
Rise above, give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold
Somebody
my
stop.
girl. Crowded town, silent bed, pick a place to rest your head. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. I've been dreaming about us, working hard and saving it up.
I do like this song.
We'll go and see the man on the moon. My girl, you've got nothing to lose. Cold nights and Sunday mornings on your way, and out of the grave. I've got time, I've got love, got confidence, rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Crowded town, silent bed, pick a place to rest your head. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. My girl, my girl. It takes one hot second to turn it around. It takes one hot second to turn it around. I've got time, I've got love, got confidence. You rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Crowded town, silent bed.
being called to play the next one in the queue too. I've got mixed feelings about this one too. Like quite resistant. I've just watched so many people be flaky and be bullshit. I don't believe you. If you don't show me that you mean what you say, I'm going to assume that you're fucking full of shit at this point, because I've seen it too many times. Toodles. Back it up or get out of my face.
We smoke cigarettes, man, no regrets. Wish I could relive every single word. We've taken different paths and traveled different roads. I know we'll always end up on the same one when we're old.
Shush, get the fuck out of my ear.
Trenches and you're under fire, I will cover.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
If I was dying on my knees, you'd be the one to rescue me. And if you were drowned at sea, I'd give you my lungs so you could breathe. I've got you, brother. I've got you, brother. I've got you, brother. Together we go deeper than the ink beneath the skin of our tattoos. No, we don't share the same blood. You're my brother, and I love you. That's the truth. We're living different lives, heaven only knows. If we make it back with all our fingers and our toes. 5 years, 20 years, come back, we'll always be the same. If I was dying on my knees, you would be the one to rescue me. And if you were drowned at sea, I'd give you my lungs so you could breathe. I've got you, brother. And if we don't try, be the one to keep you warm and safe, and we'll be carrying each other until we say goodbye on a dying day. Because I've got you, brother. I've got you, brother. I've got you, brother. I've got you, brother. If I was dying on my knees, you would be the one to rescue me. If you were drowned at sea, I'd give you my lungs so you could breathe.
A divine masculine says, I'm so fucking sorry. Yeah, aren't they always? Been there, done that, heard it before. That's so funny too. I just refreshed the feed, and at the very top, I found this song earlier. It's been out for 2 weeks. I didn't notice. Quail put out new music, and you guys know I think that's actually the so many good artists put out good music, brand new music. I noticed Jesse Murph had some. I noticed Billy Raffel had some as well. Alex Warren has put out some new stuff all in the last couple of days. All of them. Bangers too. So good. Most of them that I really like. And some more than others. Thank you. He put this one out 2 weeks ago that I found today. It's called This Girl. It's definitely a divine masculine energy speaking to a divine feminine. Interesting. Oh wait, we're almost in Leo season, are we not? 18th. Yeah, it switches on the 21st into Leo. So that makes sense to us to this song too. I also kept hearing fire in the flood earlier, and then fire and gold in our eyes. Fire in the flood. Who's that? Fire in the flood. Is that Codaline? I think so. I just got chills. Hi, babies. I love you, sweet boy. See, I'm fine with the cats. They didn't put me in a bad mood, though. You did. Bye. I love you. Just a good boy. Just a baby. You want to get down? Oh, thank you. Just a good boy. See, I treat people accordingly. Some people will tell you I'm the biggest fucking bitch in the world, and some people will tell you I'm the sweetest person they've ever met, and both are true. Hellfire and holy water. Hellfire and holy water. The flavor you taste depends on the way you decide to treat her first. Thank you, Heyoka. I return energy. If you don't like the return of your energy, maybe you shouldn't treat people like that. Toodles. Oh, yeah, I heard that. See, she's right. I'd hate to be treated like that. Okay, so don't do that shit. Especially to expect people to just be open and happy to accept you with open arms afterwards. I'm like, the fuck? No. You killed the mood. $11.11. See, there it is. I'm not making it up. I'm just telling you the truth. I keep hearing this. I wasn't going to play it, but I keep hearing it. This is the third time in 5 minutes ish. Here we go.
But we are in a sassy man apocalypse, so you know. The men going into their soft girl era, these niggas need to tighten the fuck up.
Raw ass bitch, you might get salmon out. Red bottles don't fit. I'm a hood in the right that he put up in the breeze. It's a broke man touch it, making me sick. Influence, I don't mean to judge of a first impression. Or his part-time job at 7-Eleven. But he a broke ass pest. Extra 21 crush, but an X on his body. Bad bitch repellent. And he got bad crush.
Bad bitch repellent.
And he got a foot fat. When he swiped his card, every check. All the real bitches get it. DNR, but he trying paramedic. Flatline, just get it. There ain't no coming back when you get it. All the real bitches get it. He gave me the.
Lady Boner gone.
He tried humping me in her feel like the dog. And he whispered.
Okay. We don't trust that.
I was only walking through your neighborhood, saw you lying on honey in the cold. I stood anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. I've been getting used to waking up with you. I've been getting used to waking up here. Anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. There you are. There you are. You're the fire and the flood, and I always feel you
miles away, but I still feel you. Anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. Late at night, when you can't fall asleep, I'll be lying right beside you, counting sheep. Anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. There you are. There you are.
Get the fuck out of my face.
The fire and the flood, and I always feel you in my blood. Everything is fine. Your head's resting next to mine, next to mine.
There's a divine masculine energy that's desperately trying to apologize right now. I don't really want to hear that shit. Especially when it keeps happening. Like, for fuck's sake. Just, no, you're not. I don't believe you. Just stop. Bye. Fuck, who is that, Lord Huron? Let's not do that one right now. I don't want to deal with that. Not in the mood. Yeah, that's better. More my jam right now. That's also a good one. And the recommended. Yeah, also that one. Holy shit. Good track list. All recommended from this one. And all on point, given the topic. An emotional sentiment behind it. That's being channeled out and spoken. Hi, babes.
Hey, I'm sorry. Guess
Hey, you're sorry. Again.
wasn't that boring? You say you miss me, that you just can't forget me, but the shit I'm hearing, kinda hard to believe it when you say you miss me. Gotta be so conflicted. Don't even think about you, but I end up around you. You'll realize it soon. I can't be summoned. 1, 2, 3. You're cursing my name and making a scene. You're dead to me. While you're dragging me down, it's not gonna bring me back to you. Got 99 problems, all from one dude. You're dead to me. Stop saying my name like Beetlejuice. Damn, you're trying, catching you out here lying about me like I'll hear it and go running back there to clear it. Don't even think about you, but I end up around you. You'll realize it soon. I can't be summoned. 1, 2, 3. You're cursing my name and making a scene. You're dead to me. While you're dragging me down, it's not gonna bring me back to you. Got 99 problems, all from one dude. You're dead to me. Stop saying my name like Beetlejuice.
I can't be summoned. This is Gemini Feed by Banks. I love this one. It's a heavier though, topic-wise. It doesn't come up often, not given this. Look at me to the altar. like I'd follow you around like a dog that needs water, but admit it, you just wanted me smaller. If you would have let me grow, you could have kept my love. Tried 1,000 times. I tried to say I love you, but you didn't hear me. No, sometimes they heard. They just chose to ignore. Play dumb. Be passive aggressive. Convince me of the people they don't care about me. And you're passive aggressive. You're passive aggressive. You're passive aggressive. And thank you for getting me to the altar. I can follow you around like a dog that needs water. But I didn't that you wanted me smaller. If you could have let me grow, you could have kept my love. Oh, tomato thighs. I still want you to kiss them 'cause they're lonely. And why you so surprised? And when I said I miss you, never believe me. And we were so depressive. You and me together, we were jamming our feet. And we were so depressive. We were so depressive. We were so depressive. Hey, thank you for getting me to the altar. I can follow you around like a dog that needs water. But I didn't that you wanted me smaller. If you could have let me grow, you could have kept my love. Then there was this one. This was all recommended. It's by Alexa Capelli. I should have known it when you gave me every compliment, or when you told me that I spend too much time with my friends. Got me attached so you could break my heart and play the victim, but babe, you do it all again. So I don't want to hear the I'm sorries. Seen, been there, done that, seen that repeat cycle. And guess what? It doesn't stop until the person who it's happening to walks the fuck away from it, typically speaking. Usually they don't change. If you call me crying, I'll just wanna hang up on you. So don't bother, block my number, 'cause we're done. Oh, it makes me sick how you just quit on us once wasted. When you could've just left me alone. Oh, you're so basic. Got the same old tricks. Let me fall for it. When you could've just left me alone. Yeah, I just got chills. Oh, you could've just left me alone. I wouldn't have to try and puzzle piece my life together. After you came and tore it up so much for your forever. I wish I could believe that all this changed me for the better. No, I wouldn't recommend. If you call me crying, I'll just wanna hang up on you. So don't bother, block my number, 'cause we're done. Oh, it makes me sick how you
could've just left me alone. Oh, you could've just left me alone.
I just heard entranced. It's like there's a divine masculine who feels entranced. Interesting. This was also in the queue. Okay, that's a commercial. I just heard she doesn't trust me. No, she does not. You keep giving her reasons not to, dude. Yeah, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you think you are. But if you were really sorry, you'd quit doing that shit. And then you wouldn't have anything to apologize for anymore. Here you go. She's good point. Yeah, it's the whole point, actually. She's got a point. The whole point. Pretty much. The main point. Obnoxious. And I'm caught up in the middle of it all. I'm sure. And it takes control of the person that you really have seen this before. It's like you're not even fazed or impressed. You just recognize it and like moved on. Yeah, like it's just, it's old news. It's gross. It's a gross, nasty old timeline cycle. We're over it. Been there, done that, seen it before many times. Outgrown it and tolerating it. We're not doing that anymore. It comes and goes in waves. It always does. Always does. We watch as our young hearts fade into the flood. Into the flood. Freedom falling. Hey, babies, come here. Guess what? You're feeling the energy that you gave out, bruh. He's like, I don't know when I'm going to be able to do this now because I'm so stressed. Well, guess why you're stressed? You're stressed because she's stepped away from you because you stressed her the fuck out. So if that's your counterpart, what you did was you stressed her out. And then so she had to go self-regulate and it stressed you out. Okay. Cool. That's what I'm hearing from that. That's my observation. I need to go switch the laundry. I've been a busy bitch. Told you. I'm not done yet. divine masculine wanting a compromise or something. New directions just came out. Communicate clearly. He keeps saying, I'm sorry. I want to know what God has to say about it. That's just that. Don't stop what? Yeah, no, he fucked up the timing. He fucked something up. My stomach just dropped. Like, I'm nauseous all of a sudden. Like, don't, no, hold on. Yeah, no, I was going to say, did you hear my stomach just turn and scream? Thank you. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm nauseous. I was trying to sit with it for a second and make sure I wasn't picking up someone else's energy, but no, that's mine. That's my response to this energy. It's nauseating. I don't like it. Gross. I'm not impressed. It's a red flag. Huge red flag. Like, huge fucking red flag. Nope. Nope. Bye. I'm not doing that. Like, there's a song called Selfish that popped up. It was put out 24 hours ago. I'm not playing it. That's the second. There are 2 songs on my homepage right now called Selfish. All right, we got to do it. Because that's what he's being. Maybe that's what he's used to being. But also maybe that's why people leave him. Because he's not there for them. I guess he's there for them in the way that he wants people to be there for him. But the problem is he keeps trying to speak to them in his love language. Yeah, that's not how you love people. Do you know why? This, like, for example, let's say this masculine feels like his biggest thing is being a provider, right? Did you know that people's love languages are typically the ways that they were traumatized? Like, if somebody was neglected, their love language might be communication or quality time spent. If they were abandoned, yeah, they may prefer those things. If somebody grew up in a really low-income household and struggled, then their love language might develop into gifts, monetary gifts, or things they didn't get, you know, or so people doing things for people because nobody really took care of them properly the way that they should have as a child. But he keeps trying to love people in his wounds, even if they're not hearing him. Yeah, my stomach is turning, like screaming. Do you hear that? I'm nauseous. I choked back a gag. That's my body rejecting this energy physically. I was fine before this. I was just dancing. I'm good. But this is not nice. This is not a good energy. I just heard get in line. And this is a masculine energy. I'm not exactly sure where it's coming from, but I heard it loud and clear. Meaning which one of them, because this is a masculine talking about a divine feminine and saying to other masculines, like, get in line. You know, a lot of us want to be with her, but basically like saying, if you're not higher, move your feet, lose your seat. Yeah, well, don't leave your coffee too long and then wonder why it got cold. I'm not talking about coffee. Selfish, Mackenzie McKay, and then, what was it? Selfish by Healy. Twintuitive 717 put out 2 hours ago, a reading that says, Divine Feminine, you're fed up. What do you think that's about? How much do you want to bet? I'm willing to bet. Oh, futuristic eye 1 hour ago. Their insecurities are causing them to act immature. See? How long have I been here? About an hour. Right. So other people are also picking up on the shit, and we're not having it. Thank you. We're all sick of it. Been there, done that, seen it before. This is just a repeat cycle of a bunch of shit, and we're over it. We're done. Move along. If you don't want to be an actual partner and show up like an actual partner needs to, then move out of the way. So somebody who can and is willing to and wants to, without having to be asked or told, can do so. Because that's how you're behaving. That's what your actions are saying. That you just don't give a fuck. So why should she? All right, let's do this. I think I might switch gears for a second, though. I danced for a few hours. Instead of going back to do that, I might just do another cool down. But let me go put a hoodie on first. Yeah, I wish I hadn't done that yet. Well, guess what? You're not the only one. I heard that. Divine Masculine says, fuck. Okay. What was that other one? Futuristic eye. Okay. What was that? Yep. I heard that. This is really sad. Yeah, I agree, isn't it? All avoidable. So avoidable. What the fuck? Okay.
Watch for free on the...
Shush. All right, and then let's do the music first. Selfish by Mackenzie. Okay. I hear one that you call also. And then it was another one. What was that, like Healy or something? Healy, Selfish. It's a new one to me. It's only 24 hours old, though. So it's new in general. Healy, Selfish. Let's see what the audio is. I don't know what this is. I've never heard it. Ooh, I like that, though. I don't mean to pry, but why won't you prioritize me? Well, that's the whole topic, dude. That's the whole topic. Okay.
It takes you days to reply.
It takes you days to reply.
Talking to brick walls, you putting
It's
up
like talking to brick walls.
boundaries.
You're putting up boundaries. So now Divine Feminine's putting up boundaries. Yeah.
Baby, you ground me. Need you around me.
He says, baby, you ground me. I want you around me. Well, you're not being very nice.
Do you feel lighter without me? but you'd be one tough act to follow. Tough shit, grudges will cost you a grip. Should I throw caution to win? Fuck trust issues, I miss you when it comes to an end. 'Cause when you touch me, I feel so good. And all the jealousy is unbecoming. There's enough of you for the both of us. It was difficult to adjust. Sure, he's not cause you can take multitudes all into souls at the very same time. And baby, that's fine. But you should know there's only so far I can ride on this way.
I just heard, excuse me, Divine Masculine say, I turned her off. Like, that's the shit that turns her off. Yeah, it's not nice. He's like, I should have known better. I know how that feels. Yeah, exactly. Well, so there's that. Let's go back because I heard some of those lyrics. I've never heard the song, but I heard some of those while I was in the back.
But you can take multitudes all into souls at the very same time. It's a hard pill to swallow, but you'd be one tough act to follow.
It's a hard pill to swallow, but you'd be one tough act to follow, meaning I can't replace you. He's realizing. I'm like, so why do you gamble with love when it's not replaceable, when you're being tested? Universally speaking.
Tough shit, grudges will cost you a grip. Should I throw caution to win? Fuck trust issues, I miss you.
He says, should I throw caution to the wind? I guess so. Fuck trust issues because I miss you. Well, you're not acting like it.
Comes to an end. 'Cause when you touch me,
I miss you when it comes to an end because the way you touch me, like, first of all, that's part of the problem for some people. Like, if it's only a physical attraction, like, who the fuck wants to feel like a piece of meat? Secondarily, what was the other piece?
when it comes to an end.
Yeah, why does it have to come to an end? Why does somebody have to be walking away before you give a shit? Yeah, think about that. It's not cute.
Fuck trust issues, I miss you when it comes to an end. 'Cause when you touch me, I feel so good.
Oh, and by the way, if Divine Feminine was nervous or finicky before, that's why. Because she had a gut feeling that you were going to pull this shit, and then you did. So was she being paranoid, or did she pick up on your fucked up energy? Thank you. Oh, so there's enough of Divine Feminine for the both of you, but you don't have enough time in your day for her. Cool, got it. See, it's very one-sided, like I said. Thank you.
You should know there's only so far I can ride on this wave before I drift away. I can't get.
And I feel like I just kind of zoned out for a second. I was reading these. Live authentically, be true to yourself in all settings. Yeah, that wasn't it. And when I kind of focused back in from reading this to what the lyrics were saying, I felt the energy shift, and it was like divine feminine kind of settling back into her own energy. But the lyrics also switch back and reflect that. There's only so far I can ride this wave before I drift away. Yeah. It's like he's being too rigid. Be a role model for a younger person. Yeah, like I said, I've been a busy bitch. Try to respond to emails, voicemails, and texts quickly. Well, what were we just talking? What has this been about? Thank you. Remember the golden rule: treat others as you'd want to be treated. Did I not say that? See, I'm not venting. I'm channeling. God's calling him out. I'm just the messenger. My lover's got humor. She's the giggle at a funeral. Everybody's disapproval. Should I worshipped her sooner? If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak, fresh poison each week. My church offers no absolution. She tells me worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. I'm not making it up, you can see. Be authentic. Yeah, he was not doing that. Let me turn this around. This will be better to do this way. Let's set them up so you can see. Okay, here we go. Just the tip. Try not to make you seasick. Golden rule, right? He wouldn't want to be treated like that, so yeah, okay. Also, like, would he want to be left hanging? No. So, yeah. Be a role model. Live authentically. Well, running away from the truth and hiding and being a dick and doing things that he would not want people to do to him, especially his counterpart, that's, that's not it. I heard that. You really did. That's really what those said. Yeah. You really just, you pulled them out randomly. Yep. And didn't I mention fire sign energy, things moving creatively forward? Volunteer your time or donate to a good cause. I'm like, he's supposed to be connecting with his counterpart, but he's running away like a bitch. Not to be rude, but yeah, that was kind of rude. But frankly, that's how I feel, so. Like, do what you will. That's your, your prerogative, but don't expect somebody that you left hanging to be waiting there for you when you decide to come back. The fuck? I heard if it's my counterpart. Yeah, that's not how that works. If you misbehave at your job, you get fired, right? Well, guess what? God works the same way with counterparts. Imagine you were a police officer on the police force and you just kind of diddled off and did what you want and didn't give a fuck. But you left your partner hanging. You weren't covering their back. You didn't have their six. That's not being a good partner. You're supposed to be able to rely on each other and trust each other. There's a moth in here. And there's supposed to be a level of nurturing and protection. I just got a flash of this deck. I haven't used this in a very long time. And you know what? This one's calling to me too. Let's do this. Yep. Yeah, here's the thing. I just heard a divine masculine say, well, I needed to blow you off and hurt your feelings to go make myself feel better. And so then if she needed to go take some time to chill out and recalibrate herself, he's like, well, now that I'm back and like ready to talk and whatever, like you're not really there. And she's like, no. Because when you did what you did, it hurt my feelings. So I needed to go take a second to recalibrate from that. But yeah, that was the choice that you made. So it is what it is. There's no sense denying the reality. That's gaslighting. We don't do that here. Yeah, I hear that. He's like, please don't leave. Baby, you're my soulmate. You're my ride or die. Well, it doesn't sound like it. Let's see. Can we bring some Reiki through? I just heard closure Reiki. I just heard concealment Reiki. So like if anything that was hidden or people were trying to keep secrets or manipulate or whatever it was that they were running from a connection even, or maybe they have a partner hidden behind the scenes somewhere, or they're still fucking with an ex or something, like, you know, whatever it is. All this shit's going to come out pretty quickly in the wash now. Other than that, on the flip side, if you have something to protect, I don't mean like people having things to hide, but you know, like you don't go handing out your bank account information or your credit card number, not because you're doing anything wrong or because you have anything to hide, but because you know that there are bad people out there that want to use your information for selfish purposes for themselves at your expense to hurt you, or for themselves regardless of the fact that it will hurt you. They just don't care. And that's a problem. And also that's kind of how Divine Feminine feels. She values herself. And so if somebody's mistreating her and not putting in the time and effort and proper energy, but wants to fuck her, that's a red flag. Yeah, look what just popped out. They broke your heart and don't fucking force it. No. Fuck them. They broke your heart. Yeah, well, fuck it. Chuck it in the fuck it bucket. Don't force it. Allow that shit to come to you. I don't chase, I attract. Like, if you, that's how you want to move divine masculine or masculine. I can't say that's a very divine behavior. Pick Me Up. What is that? There's a song that just got put out called Pick Me Up. It's 23 hours old. We'll see. Yeah, well, it is what it is.
Life surge.
She said, fuck me up. I don't know where that came from. Let's see.
I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of falling.
This is pretty.
Found infinity in late July, but now autumn's calling. You just chew me up, spit me out. Baby, what's that all about? You're so fair with it.
He's trying to play the victim here. What the fuck, dude? It's pretty, but Jesus, Louises. Good God. It's a little funny, but also God. God says, yeah, that's not me. I know. Please, goodness, forgive me. You need to stop.
To lay me down, but never pick me up, pick me up, pick me up, baby, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. Good to
I don't think she likes me anymore. I don't like your fucking behavior. No.
Down but never pick me up, pick me up, pick me up.
Yeah, look, see? You're being a tight ass, divine masculine. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Bruh. I'm not making it up. It is what it is. It's what you chose. Just you didn't choose well. 84-22. It's not what I would have chosen. But yeah. Right. Right. Because divine feminine's like, it's not what I would have chosen because I'm the shit. I'm the tits. Milk and cookies. Oh, I know. My milkshake brings love hearts to the yard. And they're like, and damn right. Right. Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. Get over yourself, pull your shit together. And so this is the thing. It's like sharing of energy and space. And he's not. He's being selfish. It's why those 2 songs came up called Selfish. Ow. Hold on, let me just relocate my jaw for a second. Motherfucker. And my neck. Hold on, and my shoulder. Yep. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. Believe what you see. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm like, I'm not. Bye. I'm not the one who's confused, divine feminine says. And I'm not going to sit there and let somebody try to convince me of otherwise when they are, clearly. Or they thought that they could confuse me. No. And this came out in the reading yesterday, too. Something about King David and, like, the wealth and the kingdom falling because, well, he chose to send the prophet to do all the work. Instead of being there to support his contracted kingdom. Some good shit's about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. And that's what he's doing. Well, it's like he's self-sabotaging. So yeah, rebel. Because fuck it. You're talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. You're here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. You are loved. Take a shot. Yeah. Anyway, anything else you want to tell me? I think I'm done with these. I'm bored. It's just confirming what I already channeled anyway. I don't need to go over it again. Message was spoken loud and clear. That's all I need to say about that. Shit. You know what? This is calling to me now. I was a divine. I hear Please Don't Go by Joel Allen. Yeah. Please don't go. Most nights I hardly sleep when I'm alone. Well, it's what you wanted, right? Careful what you wish for. Ask and you shall receive, eh? Chance. Yeah. Well, you decided to not take a gamble on divine path and love. It sounds like making music. See, music mediumship. Heartbreak. Yeah, well, guess what? I'd say you chose wrong. again. Mackenzie McKay, selfish.
Click up AI note taker.
There are messages here. I've been getting ads for stuff like this lately a lot, like different programs and stuff for streamlining certain things to make business run more smoothly, or responses to certain things, emails, and
About taking notes and get the AI note taker.
this is for note taking, but there are other ones that are supposed to streamline different things like that make work easier or something. I don't know. Reunion and victory just popped out. I'm like, that's what he wants. I feel like I need to shuffle these though. Hold on.
Hit me like a ton of bricks on my neck from a mile up. I could talk for days on end, but what I love, hide away somewhere nobody can find us. Sweet shit priceless.
Yeah, I feel that. That's not mine anymore. Because I hear this divine, and it's his heart too. Now he feels it. First, my stomach was sick over the energy. And now that he's realizing, I hear the error of his ways. It's like he's feeling sick over it. He says, I hurt her again.
The contours, truth be told, there's no one out.
Truth be told, there's no one else. As I'm looking down, as I flip this card, it says devotion. And he, like I told you earlier, he knows that she's not replaceable. He's not going to be able to find another her. And so he's devoted. He wants to spend time and celebrate now. But like, why does somebody have to walk away for you to give a fuck? That's not when you should care, dude. You need to care before it gets to the point where they feel like they don't have another option to take care of themselves but to leave. Because you're not helping or you're hurting them. Both. All right, I've had enough. I'm so sick of reading this energy. I'm so sick of dealing with people like this. I don't want it on my channel. I don't want it. It's toxic. I mean, like, you might be fond of the light workers that you're treating like this, but you're being toxic, and it's not good for us. It's mean and selfish. It is selfish, and that's what this song title is called.
For me out there, I can tell. You so bad, I can't help.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do miss us. But guess what? While you were being mean and neglectful, how do you think we felt?
Oh, you might as well love another night in your company. Give me your time.
Yeah, give me your time. I want another night in your company. Give me your time. I haven't been giving you my time, but give me all your time. When I want it. When I'm ready for it. When it's convenient for me. But give me your time, even if it's not. Excuse you. If we were weighing these items on a scale, would the scale be off balance? I would say so. Triangle. Third party energy of some kind. Choosing friends, work, exes, like whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. Whatever it is, it's to the point of excess. It's like an addiction or something too. Can be an addiction. It's to the point of excess. It's a situation where you could be choosing a connection, but instead you're choosing to invest that time and energy in work or whatever other things. Not to say that work and certain other structures in life aren't healthy and important and functional, but there is a line and a balance. And this is not balanced. Commitment. Yeah. See, he's like, I miss you. I want a commitment now. And she's saying, look, I don't know about this anymore. I think I need to let this go and just like have a fresh start. I need to turn the page somewhere else. or by myself. He's like, look, now I want commitment. Now that you're leaving because I neglected you or mistreated you, hair wasn't there for you. Now I miss you and I want a commitment. And she's like, yeah, I don't know about that, dude. I'm tired. Like, I already told you I was tired, and then you pulled that shit and made me more tired. Now I'm fucking exhausted and sick of your bullshit, too. And so I don't know if that's a good idea. All you did was cause more hurt. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know how I feel about that right now. I've got mixed feelings. Do I care? Yeah. Is it wise? Probably not. Together forever. He's like, don't leave me. For fuck's sake. I'm sick of the merry-go-round. I might have liked the zipper when I was younger, but I wouldn't go on that shit now. One, it's probably not very good for my body, given everything I've been through. Secondarily, I'm not a child anymore. I know that those things are not often properly put together, and they're safety hazards. I don't want to fall out the face of those. Well, 30 feet in the fucking air. Pardon my French, but not my cup. It's not a roller coaster I want to be on. Off. You ran that shit right off the tracks. That was not safe. New chapter. Closed gate. I don't know about that, dude. And here's the thing. This is where they fuck up, too. I've seen it so many times. When they get in this spot where they have hurt her and she gets defensive, they have two choices. They can get past their ego and the fears of possibly being told no now, and actually genuinely show up and apologize and turn the situation around, which might actually have more alchemical potential than they think. It's a form of manifestation, action-oriented, but nonetheless. But often they don't. Often they get too caught up in their ego. They don't want to acknowledge what they've done. They don't want to change. They don't. Sweetness. So that's what they should do. Not if they don't mean it. Not if they don't actually genuinely give a fuck and don't actually want to build and grow this connection and solidify it. He's saying something like, I feel like this is private conversation. I don't think I'm giving, hold on. No, this is not everybody's business. Thank you. But there is like an apology. He's acknowledging that he hurt her. And I was given the clearance to say that. There was way more to it. That was just a tiny little piece. But we've already established that anyway. Fuck. Are you kidding me, dude? I split the deck. Fidelity was right here. He's like, I don't want to lose you. I hear that. I don't want to lose you. Heartache. Yeah. It'll break my heart if we can't make this work. Yes, but it's a free will choice. Are you going to choose the karmic cycles or distractions or ego fears, or are you going to choose love and your desire to bridge this connection, like devotion? Like, if you can be so devoted to everything, everyone else, then it's just about priorities. You know. And sometimes people do that. They'll say, oh, I'm busy. when they're not, wait, because there are two parts to this. 'Cause sometimes they are busy, but hold on, we'll get to that in a second. To be fair, on both sides, they'll say that they're busy when they're not, because they just don't want to deal with whatever it is, the conversation or moving whatever forward or whatever the situation is. On the flip side, they some of them are busy, and like they really have stuff to do, responsibilities and obligations and what have you, and that's fine. That's the part of it that I can fuck with. Like, I respect that, I get that. You like, they have to do that. If that's their means of survival and what have you, then that's hello, that's responsible. But when we're talking about these people that are neglecting situations, when they do have the space and time, or when they could prioritize better, they don't. They say they're busy, but they make themselves busy with extra shit, because then they don't have to think about, like, well, what if I get rejected, or what if whatever the thing it is that they're trying to avoid, or they can try to put it off. But again, when you leave your coffee for too long, it's going to get cold. And I'm not talking about coffee. I'm not talking about tea either. 12:22. 12:12 rather. On the clock on the East Coast. What's up, Adonis? To stay steady lurking. Yeah, I bet. Why do I do this shit? Also, don't think I realize what you're doing? I know. Just been, see, you're being toxic. Stop that. Just been quietly watching. You know, that's reverse psychology. You think I don't know what you're doing. I'm letting you think I don't know what you're doing. I win. It's not a game, but since you wanted to play it like it was, brah, you lose. Broke your own heart with that one, didn't you? I was watching. I knew there were a few ways that this could go. This way or this way. Pick wisely. It's very clear cut. It seems pretty black and white to me, says the Gemini, queen of duality. Oh, closed gate. Yeah, I mean, you better buck up. Okay, what do you want to tell me, ancestors? I did. I told somebody today, oh, you need to go have a chat with the ancestors. And it was my ancestors that told me to tell them to do so. Why? Because there's weird energy that's being sent now, currently. It's kind of a pivotal moment, like where everything could finally change and be what it's supposed to and balance out and what have you. And so, of course, dark energies and people don't want that to happen. Just as everything's getting ready to change for the better, on the flip side, they're trying to hold things back and fuck things up. I know what they're doing. That's why, even though I would rather be kicking it over here, I knew that I needed to come and break this down for a second. Because it's not just, I'm noticing it affect other people who either aren't listening to their intuition or aren't qualified to recognize what it is. But I am. Don't shoot the messenger. There's bad karma for that. Don't even try. Don't even think about it. It's bad juju. Work, career, crossroads. Yeah, there's a point and a cycle of, that's right. The Divine Masculine says, like, she's been making time for me. She's got all these things and other stuff, and you know, I heard in between doctor's appointments and in between her own, you know, like work and hobbies, she's, yep. I hear she answers quickly too, yep. Unless she's pushing me away because she doesn't trust me. Yeah, and because you're giving her fucking reason not to, dude. The fuck? I just started to touch grass. I also heard, I did, don't be rude. I'm not. I'm just telling you what I heard. You don't be rude. Get into nature. Coexistence, gather, limit waste. It's a Native American on this card. I just heard a divine masculine say, I miss you so fucking much. Shine brightly, stand out, be proud, individuality. I'm still picking up a divine masculine, like pulling on the root chakra of divine feminine. Also, something about like wanting to, I'm not going to say that. Okay. Thank you though. I appreciate it. Respect your physical body. Whoa. Simplify, reduce, center, back to basics, whole self health, natural therapies, balance, and Ayurveda. I did say I was going to pull out some herbology, did I not? And do some Reiki, so let's do that too while we're here. Ow, motherfucker. How many? I'll do 3. Okay, thank you. Oh. Thanks. You can pop my neck back into place with that one. I really love you. Thanks for the help. Oh, God, my shoulder. You got my shoulder with that one, too. I love you. Team meeting. Decide your path. What did I say? It's a choice. You can have the same old if you want, but you're not going to get what you want. It's higher, new with that. Have courage to connect with others, right? The fuck? In succession. It's everything I just spent the last, an hour and a half, 2 hours channeling? Thank you. Decide your path. Right? So you've got to make a choice, dude. And you need to have the courage to make that choice. So that you can connect with who you're supposed to. My nails are stained with polish a little bit. Don't mind those. I gotta go paint them. I'm not doing the art. I think I might actually wait to do all of it tomorrow. But at least I've got a clean slate to work on. I do need to soak this off, I think. Put another one on, but it's fine. It's just one. Just because it's lifting a little bit in the corners, and I want that to... It's also grown out. My nails have been growing pretty fast. So I want to make sure it's clean with a cuticle. I'll do it tomorrow. I already kind of having an idea for the designs in my head. I'm just going to meditate on it for another day or the night. Nature. What did I say? What did I just get here from doing? I was going to just take a little pause. Thank you. Grateful to be alive. So that's what I was doing. I do have some more content that I'll be putting out eventually. I don't know when I'll get to it. I need to clean up the audio. It's just bad when you upload it the way it is. Somebody says, what? Well, I play my music really loud on the speakers, and then I record from the other side of the room, so it's just very kind of hollow and bassy. It just sounds not good. So I always lay the original track back over it. I make sure to sync it up with the beats that it was timed on originally, but I mute the audio of the previous video once I get it lined up, and then I adjust the volume properly of the clean track, and so it's still synced up to what it would be if I was dancing and you were hearing it like in the same room with me, but it's just clean. It's a clean version of the audio. Somebody says, yeah, but there's sometimes where I hear other things in your videos. Yeah, sometimes I won't fully mute the audio, the original audio. Often I do, because otherwise it adds this other weird little depth of sound to it that I don't particularly enjoy. But if there's something like, I don't know, I made a noise or I sighed or I dropped something and like I don't want to cut that out, then I'll leave the audio in that part just so it's closer to how it originally would have been without touching it at all. But it's always nicer to have that clean audio. It just sounds nicer. You know, I'm a very clairaudient person. That's important for me. Relationship, passion, fulfillment, open to love. Somebody says, how long does that take? Not really long. I just have to do it. I don't really want to right now. I have other things I'd like to do first, so I'm going to. I have other priorities, more specifically, that I need to address first, so I'm going to. Culture, resilience, and beliefs. Find your voice. Re-energize your life. Yeah. I heard that. There was a divine masculine energy, it sounded like. And he was asking, like, was I draining you? Well, it felt like pouring into a one-sided cup. So you tell me. If you keep pouring into a cup, but it doesn't pour back.
Spending all night, fucking having no sleep.
Shit. Didn't I say I was feeling this divine masculine energy kind of still pull on like the root chakra? I just heard that. I heard, have you been eating? I heard that. It's not funny. No, it's not. It's funny that you care now, though. After stressing somebody out to the point of losing their appetite. Thanks, though. It's a little late for the question, I would say. I heard that. Tell me you'll be eating tonight. Probably not. I heard that. Don't tell me you ate lunch. No, because I was planning to do something later, but probably not now. I still feel that, the tension. It's like his divine masculine's tension right here. Yeah, he says it hurt. He's saying it hurts his heart. Like, oh, so now you care about the damage that you're doing. Okay. That's what it feels like. You don't have to say it like that. That's what it feels like. Right, hurt. Because that's what it is. Exactly. So are you mad at me because I said it? Or are you mad because it's true? He says, I'm not mad. It just hurts my feelings to know that I hurt your feelings. Well, guess what? You're not the only one whose feelings are hurt, are they? Sounds like you hurt your own feelings then, didn't you? By hurting someone else's feelings this time. Okay, and so he was saying something about like fucking all night again in this line, and I heard something, I picked something up about feeling his sad, but also still wanting, like, pulling on the root chakra, and then I picked up stuff in the solar plexus and sacral, and I'm just being called to be quiet about that part of it. But yeah, I picked it up. Here you go. And so he still wants that. And here, can I come through? You need to try. It's an automatic no if you don't try, isn't it? Time, you can take it for free. Yeah, he's like, well, I don't know if I want to go if she says no. Okay, so you want a solid answer, but you don't want to give her one. Okay, we'll see how fair that is now. Still, right? You're still doing that. Do you even hear yourself? Do you see this pattern? Sounds like an addiction cycle to me. And look what's right here. It's not the same deck. It's a different deck. But look, you still got that third party kind of triangle energy. Now, this is different, actually. This is a druidic symbol. And so this is a reference of sky, sea, and earth. It's a symbol of balance. It's supposed to be, but that wasn't what that was. It was a karmic cycle. Some kind of third party energy. Distractions. I hear distractions from what's important and from love. A life with you is a life worth living. I make bad decisions. Coming to where am I? Who am I killing? Win some, lose some. You, I'm winning. A life with you is a life worth living. Now you're looking over and I like it. Despise it, you know me so well. I could find you so damn appetizing. I'm selfish. In that case, I'm keeping you all for myself. I'd love another night in your company. Give me your time, you could go from me. Spending all night, fucking having no sleep. All of my time, you can take it for free. I make bad decisions. Can't take back all the time I'm given. Look what it is, look what it isn't. A life with you is a life worth living. I make bad decisions. Coming to where am I? Who am I kidding? Win some, lose some. With you, I'm winning. A life with you is a... Right. Win some, you lose some, but with you, I'm winning. A life with you is a life worth living. So why are you playing games? Why are you stalling it out? He says, because I was scared. Exactly. You can't do that. He says, I won't do it again if you don't. I'm so fucking sorry. And I'm just going to be quiet after that. I'm going to be quiet. Keep playing on replay. Looking at my eyes, see wave, make the colors in the trees fade. Dreaming of when she came in my life. Came my God up just to be safe. All these years I've never seen it coming. Ended in a sweet place, oh my dear, like I can't believe we done it. Love another night in your company. Give me your time, you can come from me. Spending all night. I love another night in your company. Give me your time, you can come to me. It could be taken a few ways, but I did just get a vision of like him wanting her to come to his It sounds like they're in different locations. I hear Location by Khaled. Send me your location. Let's focus on communication. 'Cause I don't want nobody else but you. Well,
No sleep. All of my time, you can take it for free.
all of my time, he says you could take it for free. It sounds like things are shifting. I'm not quite ready to give him a full applause yet. We'll see where this goes, but noted. Don't make me regret the advanced micro kudos, but noted.
Decisions don't take long. The time I'm given, look at what it is. Look at what it isn't. A life with you is a life with
He's upset that I won't just take that for face value. I've seen it before. I've seen the empty promises. They'll say at this point whatever they feel like they need to try to worm their way back in, even on the 5D, even just telepathically, energetically. And then they still don't show up, or they play another cycle of a game, or the divine feminine picks it up energetically and she's like, okay, well, he's trying to change, let me give him a chance. And then he gets comfortable and set in his ways again, physically on the 3D, because he's comfortable energetically, because she's still giving him a chance, and he plays that shit again, and he thinks he can just keep. No, dude, eventually God will divorce her from you spiritually. He says, this is where all the other ones went wrong. I'm not going to make that mistake. See, this is somebody who's seen other people do this too, or they've heard about this happening, like to divine feminine or by other people's hand to her. And so he's trying to use, and this is smart. I'm giving him credit, despite my tone, which self-admittedly sounds a bit edgy. And it is. I'm a little on edge about this. A lot, actually. But he's trying to use that as a blueprint. Like, he's starting to see where certain patterns are paralleling, and that he doesn't want to fall into that category. He doesn't want to be like them. He doesn't want to fall for the trap or the temptation. Can you what? Can I do my hair? Blocking my eyes. I need clips. I had it up while I was dancing. It kept falling out actually, but the hair tie, I just took it out after a while. Kind of gave up on that. And my bobby pins. 12:34.
Somebody wants to.
I don't really want to be seen right now. I'm ready to be off screen. Let's go through this really quickly because these popped up too. This is Twintuitive 717. DF, you're finally fed up. I'm not going to go through much of this, just like a first couple of minutes to see the recap. Maybe like 3 minutes. It's a longer video. Actually, it's not that long. It's less than 10 minutes. This one.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Twintuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. We're going to dive into a message for the Divine Feminine Collective, okay? I do feel like movement needs to happen on your journey, and this message is coming along as a nudge. I was hearing you need to get fed up. Okay, you really do. You need to say, I am fed up.
He was stalling it out.
One. Okay, is sacrifice here. Number of
she's given up so much for the end goal and this connection, the manifestation of it. And so she needs somebody who's willing to put in that same dedication and energy.
Like many of you could be dealing with a divine masculine here that you need to sever ties with. And this is just part of your experience on the journey with them. You're here to teach them that lesson. Many of you could already be feeling this very heavy energy of feeling fed up in this connection with them. Okay,
and it's coming from the divine, because if he's not going to do what he needs to do, then we have to let go. That's the Empress energy, High Priestess energy, and I've felt that.
Something within you could be brushing it off. You know, you really want to...
Caused anxiety, right? Like just feeling like somebody's being weird, non-committal, making excuses to not show up or communicate or, call when they say they're going to call, stuff like that.
It'll feel like they are playing games with you.
There it is.
They're pulling and tugging on your energy.
Yep.
It feels like you're having to...
And like they want sex though, but...
No way in hell you're going to chase after anything, because feminine energy naturally attracts things to you, okay? All you need to be doing is pouring self-care into your daily routine. That's all you really need to do, is just take care of and nurture yourself so that you can attract. So I feel like this message may be coming through for those of you who need to make some kind of sacrifice when it comes to some kind of dynamic.
A toxic, I don't even need to, I don't believe, play. Hey, little buddy. Play much
Saying
more
you
of this.
I keep hearing benefit of the doubt. You keep wanting to give them the benefit of the doubt.
But they're red flags.
By doing that, you're continuing to stay in that energy of like overgiving or like, pouring into someone's cup to the point where you don't even realize that you're overpouring, and they're not even stopping you from overpouring either. And then it's just like a big mess everywhere.
Thank you.
Okay, so don't be the person that overpours into someone else's cup. They don't stop you, and then you're the one that's reaching for paper towel to try to clean everything up. Okay, there's no more of that energy. This card comes through as a message for many of you to...
I know, I just spent like 3 or 4 hours, probably 4 hours cleaning. Maybe 3 hours cleaning. So I could spend an hour or so dancing before I needed to take a break.
Heal anybody. You're here to worry about yourself on the journey. And when you heal and help yourself and fix yourself, you'll naturally attract people to you that have so much respect for you that they're not going to bring their bullshit to you. Okay? Many of you also need to hear that if you are independent, if you can do things on your own, if you have a space, a home, you can create peace of mind for yourself. There's no way that anybody else should be able to, come into your space expecting some kind of hand up. It's just not the way it needs to be when you're attracting masculine energies into your life. Okay, I do feel like a lot of you are fed up with the energy of somebody maybe not having it emotionally together as well. Now, this goddess energy comes...
That can simply mean like emotional avoidance, like instead of having those conversations or talking about their feelings or actually getting to the like mental and emotional intimacy part of the connection rather than just the physical. For example, those are starting points.
Giving and you're not receiving anything in return, and that's why your energy feels like this around this person. It feels like I hate what's happening, but at the same time I don't want to let go because you may have feelings for them. This sword represents like
it's toxic, let it go.
Toughen up. Who cares about those feelings? this person isn't bringing shit to the
Right.
table.
Like, if you don't give a fuck about me, why should I give a fuck about you? Toodles, that's your choice. Your prerogative. It's just the wrong one.
Weight on
See ya.
them? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because the goddess energy tells us, okay, Abundanita tells you that prosperity, like, you need to be glowing.
You think I don't have multiple suitors trying, vying for my attention, Divine Feminine says? What you won't do, someone else will. I'll just leave it at that.
Tornado in your life, a hurricane in your life? Absolutely not. You're going to take out the sword and you're going to make...
I am the hurricane. The eye of the storm. Thank you. I posted a song about that earlier. Halsey, Gasoline, are you a fucking hurricane like me? Nope.
They may be handsome. They could have a hold on your heart space. A lot of us could feel the energy or the spirit of lust whenever this person is around.
See, didn't I just tell you that? They want sex, though. But not to actually put in the time and the effort of mental and emotional depth to the commitment. Always some excuse. No. Been there, done that, seen it. I wasn't born at night, and I also wasn't born last night. Did I not say something about the balance scales? They will receive instant karma for anything they're trying to do. Right now they're feeling bad for themselves. Someone's going through a pity party. Want you to experience the same? No. If you want to neglect the connection, don't expect it to be there for you when you decide that you want it again. The fuck? It's fucked up. I'm seeing some of these people value their cars more than they value the Divine Feminine. That's so fucked up. That's gross. I'm disgusted.
Okay, and maybe many of you need that gentle nudge because sometimes it's not as obvious, right? You may be in that Queen of Cups energy where sometimes it can go in reverse, and it's easy to feel like over compassion for someone, or like, you know, like overly empathetic, where to the point where it drains you, or people can take from you, right? People can take advantage of that. And you might feel like you're doing a good thing or you mean well, you know.
Spiritual. Someone's trying to attack you spiritually to block your third eye and ability to manifest. So this might just be like somebody who doesn't want you to see that they're playing games. They want you to give to them, but they don't want to reciprocate properly or actually show up for the connection, which is a form of energy vampirism. That's a spiritual attack. And then submission, magic. It might not even be like actual casting or spell works, you know, things like that. But they want you to submit to them, and so they can have their way with you. And this sounds like the sexual love spells behind that. Yeah. Somebody who wants all of the goodness of you but doesn't want to give back. It's just like possession. I don't like it. Like kind of jealous and obsessive, but not reciprocal. Who do you think you are?
No. When you're seeking out a romantic relationship, that's exactly what it is you're looking for. Okay? We're not looking to build and struggle and strive with...
No. Blocks removed. So this is being closed out. All good things. Oh, it is Saturday, isn't it? 12:45. Technically. Yeah, whatever was holding you back is being removed. So somebody who wanted you stuck, not using your personal power, especially if it meant seeing through them.
High caliber Divine Feminine. All right, so you need to be the type of feminine where it's like, if you recognize these red flags, be quick to say, that's not for me, bro, okay?
Bruh. Did I not say that? Hello. I told you. the masculine is craving the healer energy. What does it say? You've worked so hard to master, you're being protected. Right, okay. So it's like he wants all that good, but he doesn't want to give back to her. No, dude. Fuck no. I could say some things, but I'm not going to. It would hurt your feelings and get you all up in your head, and I'm not looking to do that. I don't want to do that. I just heard it, but yeah, that one's heavy on my heart. That's the healer in me, not wanting to fuck people up. Unless I absolutely have to, because they won't stop fucking people up. Including myself. Pull out the bad bitch in me. I don't like that very much. Don't do it. You don't like it very much either when I have to do it. You always regret it or complain. Just don't. Don't start none, there won't be none. Okay, so now we've got futuristic. What is this? Futuristic eye. It's weird energy. It's like this divine masculine sick to his stomach, but also laughing. It's like it makes me sick because I know you're right, but also you're okay, what a mixed bag that was. That's fine. It is what it is. Their insecurities are causing them to act immature. Yeah, well, see where this goes, but I probably will parallel what I just spoke.
It's like, okay. First off, no matter what's going on between you and this person, unconditional love is kind of like the foundation, okay? So.
Right. And did I not say, like, team meeting over my shoulder? Spirit team has your back. I know.
This may feel like a time of like you're going through some shit and it's rough or whatever this is between you and this person. Just know the foundation is unconditional love, okay? Now, this person, okay, may be kind of acting immature towards you right now. Now, like, they doing that.
I am so sick of people older than me behaving like that. It's exhausting, you know?
Insecurities, okay? Something is triggering their insecurities and it's causing them to act immature. Now, the insecurities may be connected to social interactions, okay? So I don't know how that may play out for you two situation, like
okay, right. So like neglecting the connection or spending time and energy on like everything and everyone else, but not the connection, to the point of could spend some of that time on the connection, but doesn't, like works extra or makes a point to go like hang out with friends extra. Like it's a choice though. It's a choice to prioritize. And he's just not prioritizing love if that's the case, or a deep connection. This could also be a people pleaser. But it's like they care about all the wrong people's opinions. And they're not listening to the divine when they do that. They're certainly not helping themselves or their counterpart. And that's how you lose them, by the way.
it could be kind of like hard for this person.
I heard that you did say all of this. Yeah, and you know what? I just realized I had paused that at 2 minutes and 22 seconds in. How long is this? Not that long, I guess. 18 minutes. long enough. I don't know if I'll play the whole thing, but we'll see.
And to interact with other people in a way, or communicate, or may feel awkward, you know, at certain times. This person may have like a small circle, you know, of people that they trust. So when it comes to social gatherings and going out with certain motherfuckers that they don't know, it's like, you know, it can bring up some insecurities around that, because it's like, okay, when it's time to go out and interact with different people, it may be an issue. You know what I'm saying? They can't really communicate in a way that they may not look a certain way or sound a certain way, or it's something going on there as far as their insecurities around sociable energy, you know. Also, it's some insecurities here around their intense desires. So I don't know what's going on here, but
I just got like flushed, hot, physically hot when she said that. And I'm like, that's how this masculine's feeling. I just picked up his energy. He's feeling still attracted to her, like wildly. Which I get. I'm not mad about it, but you're sure as shit not acting like it, dude. Or you're just focused on that when you're focused on her, and like that's it. Who the hell wants to be treated like a piece of meat? Like I said earlier.
It's something that's beneath something lies beneath.
Not me, bitch.
Dealing with intense desire. Like, this person constantly searches for self-improvement, because it could be an energy there present that's kind of, it make you think a little bit. Like, you don't go too deep on certain things that this person may do or how they act maybe around you. But it is a thought there. I don't know what thought that could be, but it is an insecurity around that. Something with this intense desire, and also it's an insecurity around their image. So they want to be seen a certain way. They want people to, you know, view them a certain way.
Yeah, did I not say like people pleasing?
Like they always want to come off this positive, this perfect, this, you know, like, motherfuckers ain't got no type of skeletons in their closet, or they, you know what I'm saying?
I know, but
like, and it could be fake as hell.
I've just been waiting to have the conversation, and this happens too. This has happened a few years ago. There was this divine masculine who like fumbled a whole connection because he was like secretly bisexual, except for I knew about it. I just was waiting for him to come tell me about it. It wasn't like I didn't give a fuck. And he was so embarrassed or so afraid to come out of I wasn't going to pressure him out. I was just waiting for him to come to tell me, but he didn't. He destroyed the connection instead because he was so afraid that I'd know that he was bisexual, but I already fucking knew.
Like, you may know some shit about this person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit, but they don't want to be seen in that way. Even though
I don't think that this
they
is
may not be
necessarily that.
shit.
Like, I don't think that this one has anything to do with being bisexual or anything like that. It's full out different topic, but it's kind of a similar pattern, you know? Hello. Just be honest.
Be seen that way. Like, they want to be seen like they the perfect motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, this motherfucker ain't shit. You know? It's kind of like that. It's some insecurities around that, because it's like, damn, you fake as fuck. Like, that's not who you really are. Like, at the end of the fucking day, it's kind of like giving that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely creates insecurities when it comes to, like, maybe you know, connecting to other people, going out being sociable, motherfuckers inviting you to shit, all type of shit. This person may feel like, say you don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just doing you in a moment, got invited, went, nothing to broadcast at all. And that can trigger the insecurity in them. Because it's almost like, okay, well, why you didn't tell me? Why I could have showed up? Why I could have did this? Why, you know what I'm saying? So that could kind of have play out dealing with you two in this situation. As far as like the intense desire.
Why didn't you tell me you were going live? Well, because you showed me with your actions that you didn't give a fuck and you had better priorities, didn't you? Fine, I won't bother you.
Sometimes you want to be bothered with this person, sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's cool. You know, we fucking around or whatever the case may be. But trying to be around you all the time, every day, it triggers an insecurity. Because it's so intense. You know what I'm saying? It's so intense. Like, and also here, an image. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be really walking in your truth. Like, you could be whoever. What you see is what you get. Okay? This could be like how they view you. Like, just because they got other shit that they going through and they gotta fake this image, it can create an insecurity because it's like, that's not who you are though. Like, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can really point out that shit. Like, that's not really who the fuck you are. Like, so by you walking in your truth and you being genuinely who you are, you know what I'm saying? It's triggering insecurities in this person. And right now, I feel like they are acting immature, right? They acting immature, but they getting pleasure out of it because it's almost like,
that's gross.
You could be in your feelings dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can get you emotionally.
Yeah,
like,
that's
they
the best way to get
emotionally got you a certain way or feeling a certain type of way, or maybe you focused on them.
That's like narcissism to me. Toodles.
Responses that you may want to get you not getting, and they're getting pleasure out of that because it's like, okay, they got you all in your feelings. And it's so immature.
Yeah, it is so funny to them. They think they have the control until the feelings turn off, and they don't have a way back in. Then they're fuck. Then they panic every single time. Every time. I've seen it dozens of times, just within the last couple of years alone. You're not clever. It's not new. You're not sneaky. You're not slick. It's not cute.
It's so immature.
So turn off.
Them turning cold. Let me tell you this right now. Them turning cold, them not trying to communicate, them trying to, do that.
It's hard to get.
What is
there.
it?
No.
The silent treatment or whatever this shit is, that's what's going to kill the connection. Like, for sure. It's going to kill it because it's like this person is intentionally trying to hurt you in a way due to their own insecurities,
egos and shit.
That type of energy backfire. Nothing good gonna come at the end of that.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing good is gonna come at the end of it. This person is very possessive.
Did I not say that earlier? Like, it seems like very jealous and possessive. But like, if you just show up and be there, then she's not going anywhere. Right? Give her a reason to be devoted to you and she will be. But yeah, that's not it. You're not being a person, when you treat her like that, who's worthy of being devoted to.
And communication is the key. So, by this person is not communicating, and it's intentionally, you know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna kill it.
Yep.
that's what's gonna kill it.
And then coming back with all these excuses and just doing it again. Expecting her to be okay with it. Like, even if you say otherwise and you still keep doing it, it doesn't matter. Actions speak louder than words.
It's almost like this person, I'm seeing them. Okay, don't you know how you get to a store before they open? That's kind of like how the energy is. So they kind of waiting there. It's almost like, oh, somebody waiting on somebody to reach out, but not saying anything. Like, somebody could be reaching out, calling the person, they not answering, all of this. You know what I'm saying? But just waiting on this energy to come in, but not really open to it.
That's playing games.
Not really saying anything. It's kind of like stuck.
Yeah.
Like, the more this person resisted, the more it's going to become a burden. The more it's going to become heavy. The more it's going to, you know what I'm saying? It's going to get out of control. It's going to get out of control. They could be real stubborn right now. You know, they could be real stubborn. I don't know if it's something that they want to hear or it's something with taking action, like something with the truth here. I don't know if they want you to say something or whatever this is, but this tactic that they doing, they kind of, you know, feeling two ways about it, because it's like, okay, I know this is fucked up, but fuck it. It's kind of giving that. Like, they know this is wrong. They know this is fucked up. They know this is going to kill it. Like, but really, do they really want that? And no, that's not what they want. But they acting immature due to their own insecurity.
Or ego. Both.
I feel like they may have people that compete with them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't do
certain
that shit.
things.
I don't do that shit. Like, even in school, okay. I was on the track team for a bit, and I did the whole season of, somebody says, you really did just channel all of that. I told you. I'm not the only one picking it up. A futuristic guy I've known for years is, if her readings pop up, they've been accurate, if I'm drawn to them. Also, the other one that I played, here and there, they pop up, but they're always legit. The ones that pop up for me. Either way. We went to the first track meet, and I saw like bleachers and bleachers full of people ready to watch me run. I was like, no, fuck that, I'm going home. And I did, and I didn't go back. I don't compete. I don't chase, I attract. I never have. When I was in school, the gym class had dance instructors come in for a few weeks, like two days out of the week that we'd have gym classes, just to introduce different forms of movement into the classes. And I didn't realize this, but the dance instructors there were actually, I don't know if they were scouting or they just saw my talent and they scouted me because they saw it. But everybody, they split the whole gym class up into two separate groups. I think that's good for now. It's a little sharp though. What? And they taught each group a set of choreography. So the first half went and did their, after learning the choreography. Like, I can do choreo, I just prefer to free flow. typically. And the first half of the class did their routine, and then the second half of the class went and did their routine. And at the end of the class, I didn't know this, but they'd reached out to my mom, actually, and asked my mom if I would be willing to come, and it was the tail end of a season of the dance lessons, but they wanted me to just catch the last class that they were having for the season, just to see if I liked it, to see if I maybe wanted to sign up for the next season. And so all these girls were, I hear that. Interesting. All of these girls had been in class the whole season. They'd been learning the choreography every single week, a couple times a week, the same choreography all season. They took all the classes. And I went in on the very last day. And apparently, according to the instructors, who did not tell me this, but they told my mom, I was young. I was like, I don't know, 8 or 9 or something maybe. They said that I picked up the choreography in one class better than the students had been able to all season. And they not only had dance classes to practice, but then they had the routines to take home and practice too. I didn't have that. I just picked it up on day one. And at the end of the dance class, they went to my mom and said, look, she's so good. We want her to join the competition team. And the second they mentioned competition team and like performing in front of other people, no, I quit. The one thing I didn't quit for was I don't think I could. It was some kind of obligation and I had to do it. But the swim team, I think it was because it was more of a, I don't know why I stuck with that one, but I did. Hated it. Made me sick to my stomach every time. I had this one coach. I don't know why. It was only 6 feet up, but it looked like the diving board was 100 feet up. I hated it. I fucking hated it. The buzzers, the same buzzers, they're basketball buzzers, like in a gym. In the pool room, I find that I also have hypersensitive hearing, so that didn't help. I didn't know that at that point. Nobody did. But they're louder with the water. I don't know why. Probably because of the same way in reverse that snow cushions the sound of everything. There's nothing to echo. The snow is a blanket. But I didn't feel safe diving. I had to have this one coach come stand next to me when I went to race. I hated it. I don't compete. Queen. Somebody says, you did a lot. I've done a lot more sports than that. Pretty much all of them at one point or another. I prefer gymnastics, really.
I've been waiting for you to come around and tell me the truth about everything that you're going through. My girl, you've got nothing to lose. Cold nights and Sunday mornings on your way and out of the grave. I've got time, I've got love, got confidence, you rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Crowded town, silent bed. Pick a place to rest your head. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. I've been dreaming about us, working hard and saving it up. We'll go and see the man on the moon. My girl, we've got nothing to lose. Cold nights and Sunday mornings on your way out of the grave. I've got time, I've I've got love, got confidence, rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Crowded town, silent bed, be a good place to rest your head. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. My girl, my girl. It takes one hot second to turn it around. It takes one hot second to turn it around. I've got time, I've got love, got confidence, you rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Crowded town, silent bed, pick a place to rest your head. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. I've got time, I've got love, got confidence, you rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Crowded town, silent bed, pick a place to rest your head. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl.
I hear that. That's interesting. I hear Divine Masculine say, my heart is breaking for her. Yeah, I feel all kinds of stuff right now, all kinds of emotions that are not mine. Ow, why loud? Awful.
Pro play.
Double spam. Cats, cats, cats.
I watch your troubled eyes as you rest, and I fall in love with every breath. Wonder if those eyes are really shy, and am I the one you're dreaming of? 'Cause underneath the darkness, there's a light that's trying so hard to be seen. And I know this, 'cause I've noticed a little bit shining through the seams. And if this is what it takes, then let me be the one to bear the pain. Ooh, if this is what it takes, I'll break down these walls that are in our way. This is what it takes. Keep on telling me I'm wasting time, but to call it wasting time, oh, that's a crime. And you think it's crazy what I'm trying to do. Well, baby, I'm a fool for you. 'Cause underneath the darkness, there's a light that's trying so hard to be seen. And I know this, 'cause I've noticed a little bit shining through the seams, yeah. And if this is you don't understand yet, then I'll never let you forget. You don't have to do this on your own. I'll be your shoulder to lean on. I'll be your right when you feel wrong. So come on, take my hand, we're moving on. And if this is what it takes, let me be the one to bear the pain. Ooh, and if this is what it takes, I'll break down these walls that are in my way. This is what it takes.
I'm gonna be quiet about that. Thanks, though. Yeah, well. I hear divine masculine say, don't push me away. It's all fun and games when he wants to do it, though, isn't it? Mm-mm. I do have a little bit more Reiki to do, though. Anything else? I just keep hearing. I meant music. I keep hearing I'm sorry. No, I didn't say that. I hear, okay, I'll leave you alone. I just don't want to deal with the games. That's all. I heard that too. Also, yeah, there's still love there. Just not dealing with the shit. Been there, done that. Not doing that again. Stop that. Shit. All right. I've refreshed the page. They're like, you need to go refresh the... Okay, so... Damn it. Okay, hold on. Just give me a second. Fuck. It's water, by the way. I said, refresh the feed. I'm like, okay. At the first, the first video is Last First Kiss. I don't know. Have I played this one before? I don't recognize it. Maybe. Probably if it popped up. I don't remember the artist, so maybe not. But then my futuristic eye rather, has another video that she put out in the last hour while I was live. And it's the other half of that energy picked up. I said this masculine has two ways to go. He can forfeit the connection with the divine feminine by doing what he's been doing, or he can actually show up and be consistent and not run away or make excuses. And that's what the title of this video says too. They're focused on the future. And trust me, you're in it. What is that? Is that a little candy? Oh my God, it is. And the sweetness card came out earlier. When I did the reading. And I think it has a little piece of candy on it. Wait, no way. No way. Oh my God. And it was these cards specifically where that was all called out. It was the other half of this. So it seems like I'm giving credit where it's due. It seems like he's picking the more positive side of things. He had 2 ways to go. Toxicity or something else. One was not going to get him the outcome he wanted. Was going to cost him divine feminine. So I'm not mad to see that he's shifting. That's good. Where's that card? I know I saw it. It came out. My heart. I feel that in my chest. I hear Please Don't Go again by Joel Allen. Yeah, he's sad. And it is. She's got a little piece of candy as an emoji in the video. And that's it. It's the exact same thing that's on this card that came out. God, I don't know when. An hour ago, maybe? No, this is water. You have to have alcohol to be drunk. Thank you very much. You notice I'm pouring from a container of water. That's water. It's not wine. Good insult. No. It's just the glass that I grabbed. But I heard that. I heard somebody being weird about it. And so to clarify, I stated it out loud. It's fucking water. In fact, I haven't even popped the hole in the thingy. It's getting a little bit hard to pour because it's not ventilated. It's not even open. Full. And for fuck's sake, I'm 33 years old. If I want to have a damn drink in my own house on a Friday night, a Saturday 1 a.m., whatever, I am sure shit entitled to, and it's none of your business. But I'm not. It's water. And you're just rude and presumptuous. Toodles. In fact, I haven't even read any of your other comments, and I'm not going to. Oh, God. Top fan. Get out of here. That's where I'm at with that. I don't have the time or patience for anybody's bullshit. Thank you. Excuse you. But like toodaloo. Let's see, shall we?
And we sell the house for a nursing home. Will you hold my hand so I'm not alone? 92 now. Cause you just got my last first kiss. Waited all my life for this. And if you go, I'm gonna die.
I do kind of recall sort of the chorus line, but did I not just channel all of that? Yeah, well, there's that.
You know I'm scared to death, asking if you love me, yeah, 'cause if you...
Okay, so this got stuck to the table. Reunion, sweetness. And so that seems to be what he's choosing. Because he doesn't want to lose her. Which I think is not unwise of him. Quite the opposite. I think that's probably a wise move.
wanna be my last first kiss. Waited all my life for this. And if you go, I'm gonna die. Baby, no, I'm scared to get asking if you love me, yeah. 'Cause if you don't, I'm gonna die alone.
Can I get a bit of clarity? And is there anything else? I think I'm going to hop off of here in a minute. No, there's nothing else. Right. I'm done with these two. Oh, except for a bit of Reiki. There's, it's all for healing of some variety, but I just heard specifically healing Reiki. So this is just an overall energy. Anywhere there is an issue. I also, something about stitching the aura back up. If there are holes in the aura, it's kind of like suturing a wound. That way there won't be an energetic bleed cauterizing a wound. You see. No. There's a whole ass telepathic conversation happening right now. Pardon me. Somebody thought they were slick and is realizing they're not, that's all. Good try, old boy. But it wasn't. Oops. Oh, that's why. The new moon's in a couple of days. It's on the 24th. This is also why people are trying to block the new beginnings between counterparts and such. The new moon in Leo. Creativity, self-expression, and leadership are big focal points. That's the end. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Okay, so the new moon energy in Leo on the 24th. This is when it peaks. Okay, so we're still kind of technically in that energy now. It's shifting through. We already are. I picked up Leo's very loud. The energy shifting already, but it's only the 19th, and technically the transit period, like on the calendar, it's the 21st, but I already feel it. Actually, my healing sector's in Leo. So the new moon or solar eclipse in Leo is a good time to show off. It says the Leo new moon is a time to celebrate life. Also, somebody doesn't like this truth. I'm also hearing each other as well. Like as in like the counterparts celebrating each other or celebrating with each other. Yeah, they don't like this truth. I hear that George Ezra song again. It's Hold My Girl. I hear Divine Masculine. Can I speak this one? Yeah, he says that's fine. Thank you. He's saying like he misses her and he doesn't want to be without her, basically. Or he doesn't want to lose her, which is valid. I don't think it would be very fun for either of them, really. Somebody says, why? Because if a divine feminine has to walk away because something's not right, then that's sad. Like she loses out on, she has to let go of a person that she loves. But it sucks for the person who she has to let go of because they lose out on somebody who really loved them. It sucks for both of them. Leo energy is generous. And this is, mind you, regardless of your zodiac sign, this is just the current energy this month that we're moving into. Just astrologically speaking, it doesn't matter what zodiac sign that you have. But if you have Leo anywhere in your chart, especially in a dominant sector or something that affects you personally pretty deeply, then you may feel more of an effect on some level, whether this be positive or negative. It kind of depends on the cycle, but sometimes it's both. Just be mindful is all. That's why I'm letting you know. The Leo energy is generous, fun, magnanimous, and sometimes even a tad show-offy. But guess what? We all have Leo in our chart somewhere, or we have transits that move through it. And this month, part of this chart is being triggered. The more we praise and celebrate our lives, the more we have to praise and celebrate, which really it's a reference of manifestation on levels. It's like where focus goes, energy flows, right? So if you're giving to this love connection, it gives back way more. The payoff is much greater. And the time invested. This is also a great time to take a holiday. So dream up your next getaway. You had mentioned something like that the other day. Like Gemini, and then if not people with Leo or people with Aries in their chart, I find that they can be pretty good travel buddies. Tony was a Leo. He always drove, unless he was drinking. If we were close to town, often we would just walk. It's like a few streets down to the bar streets. Also the ocean. But sometimes we wouldn't, especially like if we were headed back here and we had an adventure or something to head out and do early in the morning, or he had to get up for work early. Sometimes he would crash on the couch. not always, but sometimes like the apartment that they had was, one of the family members was in it, or like whatever the case may be. He had a couple of shops in different towns that he would bounce between, a couple of branches and locations. So this was this one. But often it was like adventures. We'd have plans to go to a museum or swimming or something, hiking, something really early in the morning. So it was just more functional to all wake up and be in the same vicinity. And the place he liked to go get coffee was right down the street, so he'd usually go do that really quickly, or we'd get ready and then go on the way. It's at the health food store. I actually went in there yesterday. But I actually really miss him. My oh my, I've got a good friend. If that were the case, then sometimes I would meet him in town while he was getting ready to close up the shop. Usually it was still open when I went in, but I'd wait. Often I would do Reiki on the shop too. He always told me that anytime I went in there to do Reiki, even if the shop was dead, like I'd be upstairs doing Reiki, and suddenly the second I started doing this energy clearing and healing, the store on a dead day would be flooded with people. Actually, that happens a lot. Same thing with when I dance. I remember just trying to dance in the park, and usually people ended up gawking. I was just trying to mind my business at the beach, but that's how that turned out. But either way, he also told me that I would go in and just look around and pick up a stone that nobody had touched or looked at in years, he said. And the second I put it down, he was like, you have this magic touch. Like, you remember that honey quartz stone? Actually, I have one of them here. He said, do you remember that honey stone that you came in here and touched and asked about the other day? And I said, yeah. I said, I just thought it was cool. He said, yeah, well, nobody looked at it for like 6 years. And then the second you left the shop, somebody came in and snatched it off the shelf. You're welcome. This is why he was willing to bank his teaching, historian, entomology, his science and education reputation on writing a book with psychic medium. You know I was legit. Can't make the things up. One time, there was this ghost in his apartment, and the ghost he died in the apartment complex years before, and he kind of got stuck to the building, attached, what have you. And he was very attached to Tony's apartment, and I won't get into the nitty-gritty details of why he was stuck here or any of that right now, but I tried to help him go, and he was a little bit resistant, and so I just let it be. And then he came back. Tony was here, and we were sitting on the floor just chatting, and I picked up the spirit, and I told him again, look, I know you're a little confused. I know you think because of what happened you can't go, but that's not the case. You need to just let go. I said, I know you see that light. Go towards it. And all of a sudden, he did. The energy in the room lifted, and all of the lights in my house shut off. Tony got so fucking freaked out. I thought it was hilarious. I know what it was. Right. He's like, holy shit, you can't make... No. It's just like off the cuff. One time we were sitting in the crystal shop too. We had just gone... It was one of those nights. I met him in town. He's like, hey, do you want to go get dinner at... but gosh, where was it? It was... I think at one of the cafes. Hold on. I think it was Side Street Cafe. That's what it's called. He wanted burger. So he got one of those, and I think I got a wrap or something. I did, actually. I got a wrap. And we went back to the crystal shop. It was closed, and we went upstairs and sat down cross-legged on the floor and just chilled amongst all the crystals. And when he was closing the shop down before we darted across the street to grab dinner. I asked him, because we were doing work together too, writing on stuff on the book. Also getting ready to go pick up some crystals for the shop. We had a whole thing planned. But it was a group of us going, actually. I had asked him about specifically chevron amethyst when I walked in, and then also ruby in fuchsite, because that's what the angels had been telling me. I'm like, okay, I'm listening. I've got amethyst. They're like, but you don't have chevron amethyst. That's different. Okay. All right, I'm listening. So I went in and I asked, I was like, T, I know this is you're the guy to ask. Do you have any chevron amethyst and ruby and fuchsite? And he said, yeah, I got some upstairs somewhere. But I waited for him. I waited for him downstairs, and we went across the street, came back, locked the doors, and then went upstairs. And I was sitting with my back to all the crystals. He was facing them. And he didn't go upstairs either from the time I asked him. We were downstairs the whole time. And then all of a sudden I hear this crash behind me, and as he's taking a bite of his burger, his jaw dropped. And he's like, did you just see what fell? I'm like, no, T, my back is turned. Are you wearing your glasses? I didn't say that, but I'm thinking it now, and I don't remember if he was or not. I'm not being rude, he really had glasses. But he knew exactly what fell and what was what, because it was his shop and he'd set the crystals up, and there was this bucket of ruby and fuchsite, like these wands, tall wands that were sitting in this really heavy, pretty tall stone cup. And so there's just no way. There was a leverage point. Let me show you. Okay, so these were crystals that looked kind of like this. They were this, I'm turning the light on, this kind of shape. And they were in a stone goblet. It didn't have a stem on it. They were in a stone goblet that was just sitting on the shelf like this. Now, you see that there's no way for those stones to fall out. The cup was too high and too sturdy. The cup was made of rock. It was a big, heavy rock cup. And so there's no way for it to fall out. In order for the wand to fall out, the ruby and fuchsite wand to fall out of the cup and into the chevron amethyst beneath it, which it did. The ruby and fuchsite wand fell into a bowl of chevron amethyst beneath it of tumbled stones. The only way was for it to have been picked up and dropped. There's no way. It's too short. The cup was too tall and stable. Mathematically, scientifically, there's just no way. So what that meant is that the angels lifted this thing out of the cup and tossed it immediately below into a bowl of chevron amethyst. The two stones that they'd asked me to ask him about when I walked in downstairs, and the two stones that fell. I'll never forget it. Quite the adventure that was. But either way, back to the reason this all came up, Leo. Actually, his birthday's coming right up, isn't it? He's a good spirit guide. He took me to to a drag show on my birthday a few years back. It's the funniest thing. But he was gay. A lot of his friends were there. So if we were going to town and like he wanted to go out on to the bars or something, I wouldn't really drink, if at all. Then we had stuff to do in the morning, picking up crystals, or sometimes we would take my daughter hiking or something. Some adventure. He was a very safe person to be around. He always looked out for both of us. Actually, that was really, that was a hard one for me. We worked really well as a team. Kind of fucked my life up a little bit when he died too. Actually, a lot. Because I can't do the other side of the business without him. He literally has professional education training in all of those fields. I don't. He was a qualified teacher. From grade school to college, he taught. But in that case, if he was drinking, then I would drive his Subaru back here, and we'd just go do whatever in the morning. He'd get up and go get coffee, and by the time he was done, usually we'd be ready to go. One of our favorite adventures with him was the bird museum too. Brought my little one there. She was so cute. She loved it. Anyway, so also flirtatious energies here. Leo energy is about the fun of flirtation, and you're never too old for that. On the days after the new moon in Leo, there's a good chance you'll feel a buzz in the air. So that was the only time he didn't drive, mind you. Back to that story and the reason I brought it up. Travel buddies was the first reference. Leo, Gemini energy. So there is a reference of travel or adventure here. Whether you're with your beloved or seeking a few thrills on your own, enjoying a romantic evening, whining and dining someone, or this could even just be, if you're single, spending time with a friend like Tony. Because sometimes I'd be very content and not wanting to leave the house, and he'd be like, come on, come out with me for the night, come on. It'd be like 10 o'clock or something. I'm like, no, I'm really comfortable here. He's like, come on, I need my wing woman. Like, all right, let me get dressed. Be creative. Too many people completely neglect their creativity. We all have a creative streak. For some of us, it comes out in art. For others, in the kitchen or doing crafts, or dreaming up wonderful holiday itineraries, or even creating mind-blowing spreadsheets. Well, I just heard Divine Masculine say, I'm so sorry again. And like, he's like, please don't push me away. Yeah. It's very sad. The whole thing's sad. I also feel like it was avoidable. It's stressful for sure. But mostly just sad. For some of us, it comes out in art. For others, it's in the kitchen or doing crafts. or dreaming up a wonderful holiday itinerary, or even creating mind-blowing spreadsheets. Just talked about the science and education. He was so fucking smart. Like anywhere we went, he was always pointing something out, teaching me. I always learned something. Like anytime I hung out with him, I learned something. And I love it. I need that mental stimulation as a Gemini. But in fact, I crave it. Sometimes it's hard to come by. People I don't have to dumb myself down around to be heard. It's exhausting. So I do value them when I find them. Hair, that's probably why it hit so hard when you lost him. Yeah. Yeah, that one sucked. But whether it was something about building architecture or plants or animals or like anything, the solar system, the man knew. He was this is why, even though he was a science person, he knew about the spirit stuff and was more open to it, because he was a big believer and study, probably with the historian stuff, in Asian culture as well, like feng shui and like the Tai Chi references, the flow of energy, which really in the science realm, mind you, a word for it is kinesiology. It's the study of moving energy. Or kinesthetic energy. Whatever creativity means to you, now is the time to get back in touch with that part of you. Doing this at least once a year at the time of Leo new moon means it never gets to lie dormant for too long. Adults are often so serious, and the Leo new moon brings a chance to lighten up. Pay something forward, be giving, open your heart, love. What is this? Leos get a lot of stick for boasting about themselves. But one of the most important things that we can do for ourselves and our own well-being is love ourselves. Use the power of the month's new moon to get back in touch with what is so great about you. This doesn't have to be about arrogance. I heard that. You do read your book. I like my books. I don't always need to read them. Crypto psychometry. But yeah, I love my books. I'm also a nerd at heart. Welcome, nerd herd. Come nerd out with me. He's calling me too. While I remember. This doesn't have to be about arrogance, it's about self-love, and love is never arrogant. Work on your confidence and your leadership skills, and then spoil someone you love. Indulge, live a little. Leo is represented by the bright, hot sun. Also, divine masculine energy is often represented by the sun. Action-oriented, very bold, sometimes passionate. When the new moon in Leo is in Leo, it's time to walk your walk, talk your talk. And generally remember that you are a hot little number with a lot to offer the world. There are no prizes for hiding your light under a bushel, right? I hear closed mouths don't get fed. Nope. They don't. Hi, baby. Are you okay? Hello? No? Are you bowling? Look at you. Let me close this out with a bit of Reiki. There's a number I just have to, hold on. 156. Also, would you like to know why I only link the Joanne Sacred Scribes numerology numbers? The other ones I find are pretty basic for the most part, or they're just kind of cut and pasted bits and pieces of someone else's stuff, and I don't really like that. But I find in the beginning of when I kept noticing all of the numerology synchronicities, first it started with 111. I'd be picking up a download. I'll be thinking about something or getting a download about something. I'd hear something clairaudiently. Like the angels would say something. And I would at the same time like catch a number on the clock, and maybe there was whatever other synchronicity I picked up at the same time. And then I go to look up the number, brand new number that I've never seen, picked up, gotten, looked up before on this website. This was years ago. And to my surprise, what I had heard clairaudiently in my ears was what she had channeled and written on her website. So I know that, I don't know whether she's like a medium or something, but I know that she was getting some kind of divine download because I heard it. And then when I checked the number, that's what it said verbatim, whatever the angels whispered in my ear. And often those other little synchronicities tied in, like there was just no way to fake it. I couldn't deny it. So I know Joanne Sacred Scribes is legit. Now I will say that she does, a lot of these are old now. And some of the angels that are in there, I think like Raphael, for example, is a fallen angel. Wasn't, is now. So some of them in there are not a high frequency. When they fall, they're demonic. It's just about energy. Everything is energy. Oops. Interesting. There's acceleration Reiki coming through. There's also forgiveness Reiki coming through. That doesn't surprise me. That's the Zagiel frequency. Forgiveness angel. Ooh. I'm picking up solar plexus energy. And sacral. And root. Also in the heart. Yeah, that's where a lot of those energies were pulling though. Like issues between the divine masculine and the feminine earlier. Between heartbreak and all that other stuff. There's this divine masculine energy that feels really guilty. It honestly makes me sad. Because he feels bad for what he's done or said, or like the hurt that he caused, either by what he did when he was there or because he wasn't. Something like that. I guess it depends on the situation, but that's what I just picked up, give or take. As far as the concealment Reiki that came through earlier, anything that needs to be stripped bare and exposed is being stripped bare and exposed. But like I said, if there needs to be a protection over the light workers, then that's a different scenario. It's like you don't hand out your credit card number and your bank account information to just anybody. Not that you have anything to hide, but you know these people have malicious intent. Let's just put it that way. There's a difference. But as far as the things that are being intentionally hidden, especially for ill will or no good cause, that those are being brought to the light. Thank you. Thank you. I really love you guys. Thanks for the help with this. Team meeting. Just quickly do an aura scan. I think we're good now. I hear If This Is What It Takes again by Shawn Mendes. And I think I'm going to drop the mic right there. Please remember to pray. It's 2:02 on the clock on the East Coast. Namaste. Do no harm. Take no crap. Catch you on the next one. Love you.